All right, now on to some surprising new research that could change the way you think about aging in a very positive way. The always young, always beautiful Kathy Lee Gifford is here with more. You might as well.
I'm so glad Giselle is retiring. I can take over for her now. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
We like to say that age is just a number, right, Al?
Yes, absolutely.
And with people living longer and healthier than ever before, a new study suggests that we should slide up the definition, although my eyesight's going a tad, of middle age. By a few decades. On the covers and the carpets, age is being reimagined.
We're living in a new age of aging.
Christy Brinkley, she's 61. Sigourney Weaver, 65. And Helen Mirren, a vibrant 69. And Reba McEntire just joined the club.
I heard you had a big birthday last month.
Yeah. Turned 60 years old.
How did that feel?
It felt wonderful.
It did?
It really did.
So how about the rest of us? Things are looking up too.
Life expectancy has gone up almost 10 years in just the past generation, just one generational gap.
And our bodies and our brains are staying stronger longer than ever. In 2012, life expectancy in the U.S. reached a record high of 78.8 years, with women expected to live to the ripe old age of 81, men to 76. So when it comes to that loaded term middle age, it may be time to rethink it entirely, according to new research. Someone who is 60 years old today, I would argue, is middle-aged, says the co-author of a new study published in the Plus One journal. The faster the increase in life expectancy, the less aging is actually going on. It's not about a number when it comes to age, according to the study. It's about how your body and mind measure up.
Your whole body doesn't age at the same speed. So different organs age differently, and some people can actually stay younger than their age on their birth certificate.
And as we're living longer, 65 doesn't sound so old at all. Experts say there's a whole lot of living left to do.
Don't be afraid of getting older. Be fearless. Be fearless after 50. Be fearless after 60 and beyond. Embrace your age and be proud of it.
My vocal capacity is.
Embrace your age.
That's what we all say.
Yeah.
You know what? What can you do about it?
Nothing.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
you know?
Enjoy it.
Exactly.
You
but
feel
if I'm
great,
middle-aged now, I feel great?
No,
Is that what
I don't
you
mean
just
that.
said?
I don't,
Oh, thanks.
that's not from my perspective.
You know, she
How do I
does.
feel, Al?
You feel fantastic.
You know what? I do feel great. And so when sometimes you see your age and you just kind of go, ooh, I'm not that person.
Right.
Yeah.
My mother used to say I'm a 53-year-old woman, no, 28-year-old woman in a 53-year-old body.
Yeah.
And now I understand what she means. But I don't want to be middle-aged.
I think
I'll tell you why. Because I don't want to, that means I'm going to live to be 122 years old. Do the math.
You do everything. You exercise.
Yes.
You do all the right things that you're supposed to do. You said something interesting about your voice, which I hadn't thought
Well,
of.
it's funny, as I was listening to the tape, which I recorded this morning, my voice is the thing that is most obvious to me that has aged the most.
Yeah.
And that's too much whiskey, too many sailors, and too many cigarettes.
I
Not necessarily
in that order. I will tell you.
Fleet Week every year.
You lived well.
Hitting 60, I don't know what I expected 60 to be, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
It feels a lot better than I thought.
What age do you feel?
I don't know, 45, 50.
Really?
But what if you still had the weight on you?
Yeah.
I feel a lot older. I feel a lot older.
Yeah.
What about Matt? How does 60 feel?
I was sitting here minding my own business. You know what I do think people make a mistake of? Emotionally,
Yes.
they pretend they're older. How many times have you heard somebody like 50 years old get into a chair and go, like this?
Yeah.
No,
You
you're
need
50.
things to
You're not
look
that old.
forward to. You have to wake up every morning, if you've got a pulse, you still have a purpose.
Yeah.
I think what happens to people is they lose any purpose in life,
Right.
and therefore they don't feel needed, they don't feel appreciated or valued, and they give up on life. And there's still so much. We have a guy on Everyone Has a Story today that's amazing. His name is Harold, 92 years old, still builds houses for Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
You're right.
He's got he wakes up, he says, oh, I've got a pulse. God's not finished with me
And
yet.
I've got purpose.
Yeah.
You got it. KLG, who's better than you?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Yellow bird.
All right, we're going to head upstairs
Big bird.
to Carson.